Welcome guys to this very brief tutorial to the first prototype of the 2D driving game Corner Cutter. And this game is meant to be played with a controller. So with that said, let's take a look at the controller mapping interface. So I found it very comfortable to use this button as the accelerator and this button as the brake. Obviously, depending on your controller layout, this button display name is going to be different. So however, I found it very comfortable for this to be the accelerator, this to be the brake, and this button is very important because we're going to be using the tethering system to make the corners. So I recommend you to map this button to be the tether or the hook, which is this row. So you can, at any time, you can click on the row and press the corresponding button of your choice to remap it. The up and down D-pad buttons are being used for lengthening and shortening of the ropes while you're being tethered, which I'll be showing you guys in a second. And the left and right D-pad button is very intuitive, it's just for the steering. So with that said, let's press the start button to start a game. So left and right there's nothing needed to be said, it's just the steering buttons. And as we're approaching the first hairpin corner, as you can see, I pressed on the tethering button so that my car is tethered to this anchor with a rope, so with which I can make the corner. The core mechanism of this game is to encourage you to always pursue the geometric race line while making hairpin corners, which means that we're going to try our best to enter the corner on the outside, and after we've tethered with this button, use the left and right steering button to adjust the line to do our best to brush against the apex mid-corner. And after that, we're going to press the accelerator to resume and always try to untether and exit on the outside. We're going to do the same with the second hairpin. Again, using the steering buttons to brush against the apex and tether at the untether at the right moment to, okay, I spun out. So anytime when your car is fully out of the racetrack, the game is over. So you would need to press on the select button to resume the game, to restart the game. So again, we lengthen the rope and press the hook button to tether to the anchor and adjust the line to allow us to brush against the apex and untether at the right moment to exit on the outside. And do the same thing with the second hairpin. And at any time, as long as you're being tethered, you can always freeze time and use the steering buttons to adjust your line. And we readjust our line to exit on the outside, untether the rope so we're exiting on the outside, and do the same thing with the very last hairpin. So tether and adjust our line to brush against the apex and untether right here to exit on the outside. And those are all the corners for this very simple racetrack. So we crossed the finish line and we've essentially won the game. So hope you guys like this prototype. Please join the Discord or enter an email address to join the mailing list to follow the update of this game. There's going to be new tracks and new features coming out very regularly. So yeah, let's keep in touch and make this game better.